Africa speaks English, Africa speaks hope. Voices of teachers, helping minds to grow. Africa speaks English, Africa speaks hope. Lighting the future, letting knowledge flow. Africa speaks English, Africa speaks hope.
Hello, Africa. Jambo. Assalamu alaikum, family. Welcome back to Africa ELT podcast, where we celebrate voices shaping education across the continent. I'm your host, Mwanaidy, and with me is my brother, my co-pilot in this journey, Mohamed.
Hello, Africa. Always glad to be here.
Thank you so much. So today we've got someone who's been shaking things up in classrooms, computer labs, communities across Africa. So our guest today is Onesmo Samwel. This brother has trained over 1,000 teachers across Africa. He holds a master's degree in leadership and educational management from Aga Khan University, and he's soon to be a Fulbright alumni. He's recognized by the Aga Khan Foundation as a standout mentor and volunteer with 9 years of teaching experience. He now serves as a school teacher, leader, while also working with Tunandoto Foundations and Delta Regional Coordinator.
Wow, that's an impressive
Onesmo?
CV. Yeah, you might continue.
All right. So, Onesmo, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. It's really amazing to be part of this changing tool, changing lives, changing mindsets towards creating the atmosphere for the learners to be equipped with enough skills to live along with the life. I have been working with different educators, making sure that we stay in touch with the different teaching methodologies and different strategies that can be useful in a classroom to make sure that the learners, they can be engaged while they are learning. I believe that the learners normally learn through interacting with the technology, interacting themselves so that they can develop their skills in an easier way. Being here today is just like a few things I want to demonstrate that has been happening in this place and across Africa as one among the initiative to make sure that different programs has been happening for the teachers and also for the learners. Being an educator and being a leader, it's become like a passion for me. It's not like, somebody can be teaching, but it's a career. But for me, it's not a career at all. It's a calling because I can do things even in my spare time while making sure that, the impact should be brought back to the learners. I believe that, interacting with many teachers can, develop more skills for the teachers themselves to, to use them and to utilize them in a classroom whereby the learners should be able to acquire the knowledge that's needed. I have been planning so many things, and things I have been accomplished is working with the NGOs. Now, those NGOs they are not governments at all, but they can support in education. Been working with the Aga Khan Foundation as a mentor and mentee. Sometimes we travel here and there to make sure that we can share knowledge and skills for them. It has been a pilot start for me to make sure that I grow and I stand out as an innovator and a teacher trainer and also a coach to make sure that those teachers, they have somewhere to run for and to run to. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. That's a serious commitment. Mohamed, what do you think of it? Did you hear that?
Yes, I think this is so inspiring, especially the part that talks about technology. I think we need to invest lots of efforts in Africa to embrace and to deal with technology. So this is actually an impressive things that you've just shared. Thank you.
Yeah, that's very, very powerful. Onesmo, you are not just dreaming, you are building the road as you walk it. So congratulations. I can see the passion behind everything you are doing. And in one of your, if I quote you correctly, you're saying you are working with different associations and NGOs. Can I take you a little questions? Tell us a little bit about your classroom. What has been, what your journey, take us to your journey back to your classroom. What
Okay.
inspired you? Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much once again, Mwana. Really, what's inspired me in my classroom is my former secondary teacher who, changed my mindsets. Everybody knows somebody who take him from one step to another step. That was my English language teacher who believed in me. So throughout that journey, I become passionate with, impacting knowledge to the learners because someone did for me. I was eagerly wanted to do for many learners, so that I can also have a legacy for someone to talk about me. So throughout this journey, I become somebody who always learning. A teacher has to be a student so that he or she can be developing different outstanding innovative teaching strategies and even methodologies to the learner so that the learners can be in a classroom. The impact should be shown. So the journey was not easy, but it's worth it because it needs much more of my time to learn, to start, to interact here and there. As a teacher, we should always, be a student. A good student is a good listener. Sometimes I can listen to someone who delivering a content in a clear way and, learn from him or her. So that was my, backbone powerful, tool I use everywhere. I become, somebody who always need to learn, to listen, and also to take action because there is a difference between learning and also implementing the knowledge that you acquire. So in my classroom, the knowledge that I got outside there, it should be implemented. If it's a technology thing, I have to make sure that my school and my class has a technology. Through this journey, I realized that we have to make sure that we have, a computer lab. It's not easy for, a rural area schools to have a technological lab, maybe computer, whatever, those tools. But I become eagerly. Throughout the journey, I decided I need to have a computer lab in my school so that the learners, they can also interact with the computer, interact with the technology. So throughout that journey, I managed to secure like 12 desktop computers and also, a printer, laptops in my computer lab so that the learners now they are enjoying. So the journey throughout these 9 years has got some, a celebration, a breakout to, to shout, oh, I made this far. So even though I am no longer in this world right just in this moment, I know I already have left a footprint in this school, in this area, in Africa, in Tanzania. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Mohamed, allow me to testify for Onesmo because I've seen things firsthand. So he's an amazing educator and a change maker across Tanzania.
That's amazing. And I really like the story. It's the first time to hear it, but I'd like to ask you a question as someone who's very interested to learn and to know more about AI. How do you view AI?
Wow. Thank you very much. Good question, Mohammed. That is I can say that I'm on the Aga Khan Foundation and EduTech. So when I hear the word AI, is really an amazing tool for me. I can say that it's sometimes a helping gadget for me to navigate through different notion, different difficult notion, difficult, content, so that I can be getting more knowledge. As I told you earlier, that as a teacher, a good teacher is always a good student. If you want to be the best teacher, you have to be the best student. So using AI made me realize that I can also be even a DJ. I can produce my own music using AI in my classroom, because I already have technological tools. I can use AI also to create, teaching aids like pictures here and there. I can use to organize, to use a graphic organize, so that those difficult topics, I can break them into small chunks, then display for the learners to learn in an easier way. So AI for the teachers is not like something to be afraid of. It's something to be embraced and utilized in a proper way. Thank you very much, Mohamed, for the question.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Onesmo, for sharing with us. I believe we, as you said, as you put it very clear, like once you're a teacher, you're always a student. And unless you accept this fact and to embrace lifelong learning, there's our students will be enjoying the classes and be changing lives across our classrooms. So can you share a little bit of how you met Delta and these big institutions that we are mentioning here? How did they find you? Or rather, how did you find them? Can you share with us?
Thank you very much. When I talk about TELTA, Tanzanian English Language Teachers Association, I met this association through my friend called Mayasa. She introduced me about TELTA, and I fall in love with the TELTA. The first trip I went to Zanzibar, it was an outstanding conference there. I learned a lot, and I became a fan of it, and I wanted to learn more. So when I also talk about Aga Khan Foundation, I realized that I can utilize the knowledge I got by learning throughout a practical way. So hello?
Yes, proceed.
Yes, hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, thank you very much. Oh, sorry for the interruption. So I become, about Aga Khan Foundation, after realizing that we need to interact more so that we can learn. And also, I realized that the Aga Khan Foundation, they have as things like what I need to do. So we sometimes hold a meeting together so that we can plan for the things to happen. So that is how we initially started some program, like, training teachers on how to use Zoom, how to use Google Meet, say, whatever those gadgets that can be brought us together on online ways. And also, Aga Khan Foundation is a pilot for me, because I've been learning with them, doing a lot of projects with them. And also for now, I'm working also with the Tunandoto, that is the community-based organization here in Lindi area. They are supporting in education ground. So sometimes we can train teacher under their umbrella. And also I'm working with also agents for the development of education management. ADEM. We have a couple of activities on the table we are planning to do with them. It's all about training teachers on how they can use AI in their teaching, in their leadership skills, so that they can be also in a proper way. As a leader, you have to have like a 3D vision. You have to see beyond your people who you're leading them. If you fail that one, your vision should be in a minimal way, and we want to make these organizations.
Amazing. Mohamed, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's really impressive. I have learned about this just now, and I think that you are really a change maker. And
Yeah.
yeah, truly.
Okay, so
Thank you very much.
when he was mentioning about Zanzibar, I was there, so I can cement on that. Congratulations, Onesmo. So far, you are doing an amazing job, especially when you said like your dream is to see African teachers fully equipped, not just with resources, but with confidence and creativity. In everything you are doing, you put your fellow colleagues forward like you want to help. This is divine
Yeah.
passion for teaching, which I commend you. Congratulations. And
Thank you
how do
very
you,
much, Mwan.
yeah, thank you so much. How do you,
Okay.
I mean, what do you say to African teachers? Because when we were in Zanzibar, I attended one of the presentations by one of our well-renowned founders of Africa ELTA, Aime. Aime on his presentation said, he presented about associations, teacher associations. And he said, what do we think about teacher associations? Is it a thankless job? Do we thank our teacher associations? Do we benefit from them? What can you say on this? Is it a thankless job?
Wow, wow, wow. Uh, when I talk about teachers, I know that the first thing comes in my mind, teachers, they never get old, always young and fit to move. It's
Agree.
because, sure, if you don't agree with me, just look on your teacher, a primary school teacher who taught you back then.
You're
Uh,
very young.
yeah, they are very young. They're still young, and others, they are getting old. So if that is the case, I really, 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 I can say that uh, teaching is not like only a career, it's a calling. I always say that, you know, and somebody told me that teachers, they may be found in heaven because of their doing, because we do a lot in our school. Interacting with these associations as teachers is very important for us. You want to grow, you need somebody. You need the right mindset and the right atmosphere for you to interact so that you can eagerly want it and inspire. To be inspired, you need someone who is doing a lot to learn from him or her. If you fail to interact with those great minds, then your mind should be always small. And I don't think it's a good thing for a teacher to have that mindset, because we're producing the great thinker as the learners and the leaders of tomorrow. They need also to develop their skills in a mindset that they can do anything at any time with the right mindset. So we need those in association for teachers to interact. And we are like African ELTA. We need to interact with Amen. We need to interact with Mohammed. We need to interact with Mwana. We need to interact with Ayub. Any great mind and great thinker, when comes in our ways, especially using those as association that we have, it's very key for a teacher to make sure that he or she grows. Cementing all this, I can say that education, it can be nothing if it doesn't change a life. The knowledge that we have as teacher, it can be nothing if it doesn't change a life, it doesn't change a leader of tomorrow, it doesn't make any impact in our communities. But I believe that as a teacher, we are making impacts, we're changing lives, and we're changing it in a better way. Thank you very much.
I totally agree with you. Teachers are making impact in our students' lives. Mohammed?
Yeah, I can testify to this as an educator from Sudan. I got to learn a lot about Tanzania. I got to learn, we've met lots of people here in our small communication team. We've got, of course, our leader, Mwana. We've got Yasmina, and we've got lots of people. We work together, we learn, and we use AI, by the way. So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm learning a lot from you and the team and everybody. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Our teachers' associations are very important, and teachers should embrace them. Should be very thankful and use them for their.
And also, Mwana, sorry for the interruption. I can say that, making impact is very important. At the school I'm in right now, I started with, back then they had only 4 toilet pits for 420 students they are using, 2 for boys and 2 for girls. I realized that is the challenge, and I realized that I have something to do to change this narrative. I wrote a proposal to an authority of education here in Tanzania. For now, I can testify and say it in a vivid example that we have 24 toilet pits, 12 for girls and 12 for boys, with a gender respectively point of view. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Okay, so if I heard you correctly, you said you helped. Did you help, or you just built 24 toilet pits? That is very serious commitment. You are out here making sure kids do not just learn, but live in dignity. That is next level. Congratulations, Onesmo. So let me ask you a question. Let me take you back to your English classroom. So tell us a bit more about English in our African classrooms. You've been in the trenches, you have been in classrooms, computer labs, communities, you have been everywhere. So how do you perceive the role of English in our schools? And more importantly, maybe what hope do you see for the future of English language learning in Africa?
Wow, thank you very much. It's a good question. It's an amazing one. Talking about English in our classrooms, learners, English is not the first language, the second language, even the third language. Sometimes you can find it, someone is using English as the third language. We have our local languages that interact with the language that we are teaching. Mind you that here in Tanzania, English is in secondary education, they are using as a teaching language. They are all subject except Swahili, they are teaching by using English. So being mindful on that one, in order to make sure that we are going with the trend and we make sure that we use and utilize English, we must also make sure that we create a space and atmosphere for the learners to utilize the language. Somebody told me that if you are not practice something, it's very difficult for you to learn it. If you are not using the language, the learners there do not use the language, often it's very difficult for them to learn. Likewise, teachers too. I think that to make this very flavored, we must make sure that we train teachers on how they can use English to teach in a proper way. Sometimes we fail to impact the knowledge, not because we do not know, but the approach that we use to deliver, to facilitate learning is very difficult for them to understand. So as teachers, we have to be mindful, and also we have to be aware that learners, they learn much more by using their language, not by listening. Let us take away those traditional cultures and put aside everything that can be the barrier for the learners to learn, and allow them to learn and to utilize the language. English is very important. It's got a connection. Right now I'm speaking, I already travel many countries by using only English. It's not because I have a master degree. It's not because I had anything, but only English can make you, travel the world. Been Kenya, been everywhere by using only English. And also it's a ground that we can communicate. Now I'm communicating with Mohamed from Sudan.
Yeah.
Truly.
By using English. Well, it's very important. It's a keyword. So we have to make sure that our classes, interacting with the knowledge, skills, whatever we are doing, let's us as teacher facilitate learning and not teaching them. Thank you very much.
And I tell you that even though we don't have a lot of time left, but your session is the most brilliant thing today that I have done. I've been teaching all day, so yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Mohamed.
agree. I'm enjoying listening to this, to all your achievements. Maybe quickly, can you share? You said English can transform our lives. Can you please give us a testimony? How? How? In your bio, I saw you are Fulbright alumni to be. Can you please give us a little bit of that so we can inspire other educators to embrace this language?
Wow. The only thing that's, as an educator, you do not have to be afraid is to use English. Here is the only testimony. I can testify to you that through English, I have been able to, to write those essays on how I can be, nominated to go to the US, for the Fulbright Excellence Achievement, because I have been doing a lot. So I need even the world to see it and to, to test of it. So by using English, I become, like a crazy man.
Wow.
Whatever opportunities become on my side, I have to grab it. I don't care the age limit. I don't care how distant it is, but as long as I can communicate my thought and my mind, I will sit down with my laptop and do it. So English opens doors for me. I remember I went for the ALSE conference. It's where I met Mwana, I think, and get knowing her very close. So I presented like 2 topics that day.
Amazing.
Teaching English with low resources and also project-based learning in a student centers. It's there 2023. It was back then, but using English has opened, a lot of opportunity. I know known in an embassy because I'm using English. If I was using Swahili, I will be known in my school context. So using English open and expand my territory in knowing so much and learning so much. Thank you very much, Mona.
Thank you. I like the way you put it. English can be a bridge and not a wall. It can connect us to the different opportunities. So thank you so much, Onesmo. Maybe before we let you go, I want to ask you to share some advice directly to the African teachers. Can you talk to us based on the spirit of the global teacher eye? You are now a global teacher because you interact beyond Tanzania, where excellence in dedication are celebrated. What do you want to tell us?
Wow. Thank you very much for the applause, Mwana. What I can say for the teachers in Africa, in Sudan, in Kenya, whatever the nation it is, I can say that our uniqueness as an accent that we have, that introduces us to the world. Don't hide it. Put it out for the people to learn from you, through you. Whatever they want to see you, let them see the work that you are doing. I know that as teacher, you may take it as a small thing that you are doing. It's a great thing before the world, before your nation, before your community, and whatever your feet step on, I know that the impact should be brought through you and for you. Thank you very much, Mwana.
Amazing. Mohamed, what's your take on this? Did you hear that?
Oh, I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. I really like the idea of embracing us. So embracing ourselves. I think you are going to be a star here in Sudan.
Onesmo is a shining star here in Tanzania and hopefully for the Africans in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, so thank you so much. That's right there.
Wow.
Teachers, you heard Onesmo, our guest of today. Your classroom is your stage. Please take the stage and your students are your legacy. We have the capital. We have what it takes for us to excel in our career. Teaching is a career for people who have passion, who have dreams to transform their students' lives. So, and to everyone listening, let us continue being awesome, keep pushing, keep shining, keep building futures. Onesmo Samwel, thank you so much, and God bless you on our behalf, because we enjoyed very much listening to your testimony and your story. Mohammed.
Yeah, thank you so much, and we are looking forward to have you again and again.
And again. Until next time,
I
stay
will be happy to be there. Anytime you just let me know.
And good luck on your Fulbright exchanges, inshallah. Congratulations once again. Stay inspired, stay strong, and let us stay connected. This has been Africa ELTA podcast. Hello, Africa, once again, and goodbye for now. Thank you.
Africa speaks English, Africa speaks hope. Voices of teachers, helping minds to grow. Africa speaks English, Africa speaks hope. Lighting the future, letting knowledge flow. Africa speaks English.